Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams. Today is the first part of a two-part series on helping you to organize your mind. As someone who has ADHD, am very well versed in knowing how scatterbrained that can make you, and how honestly a lot of it's not even so much being scattered, it's just having so much in your mind at one time that it's hard to prioritize while things are in your mind. So I'm going to give you some tried and true things that I have been using to keep my life and my business on track. And first and foremost, I want to say that I'm not perfect with this, and you should not expect yourself to be perfect with it either. There could be days where you don't follow through with it. That's okay. Don't judge yourself harshly. You may just forget it. That's totally fine as well. You actually may have to make a list to make a list. That's 100% okay. If that's what you need to do, this is about teaching you to meet you yourself where you are, and honoring the process of being able to change and implement simple habits to be able to make lasting changes. So the first thing that you're going to need is a journal, some kind of a book to write in. I find this is the most helpful because this is where I write. Well, I write a lot of different things, but for the sake of this video, this is where I write the things that I want to accomplish over the month. So say for the month of May, for an example, like this is my list. This is a running list. I may add to it, I may not. I have a little decorative thing there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says May on it. That way I can find it anywhere in the book. If the book is closed, I can see that it's right there, and I can open it up. I can open up to that page, and it's easily accessible. That being said, like there's things, I have business stuff on here, and there's personal stuff on here, like, changing the tires or getting oil change, getting the gardens ready, buying the actual flowers and herbs and all that kind of stuff for the gardens. And then, there's things about finishing programs and then starting a new program that I want to create. All of that kind of stuff is all in here. So once it gets on a piece of paper, it gets out of my mind. That's the whole basis behind it, of why it's so helpful, is because it gets you out of your head, or gets all the things out of your head. And like I said, this is a running list, so I may add to it as the month goes on, I may not, and that's totally fine as well. So the other part for organizing your mind, is having a list, is to also anything like you're stressed out about, and I know I've made a video of this in the past, but it's definitely worth mentioning again. Anything that you're stressed about, anything that you're having trouble navigating, as far as what your reality looks like, take some time and just write it down in your journal. You don't have to be like word for word. You can like generalize it. You can point form it. You can just write random words like, sadness, happiness, whatever it is that's in your head. Just get it out of your head and onto a piece of paper. It's going to drastically change how you can process things. So I personally find that if I'm expected, or if I'm expecting myself to process things while it's still in my head, I go from like one thing to 10, and nothing good happens there. So when I get it out on a piece of paper, I can be like, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to prioritize this, or okay, I can, work through this right now, and I don't have to work through everything that's bothering me. I don't have to work through my whole list for the month of May all in one day. I can prioritize whatever it is I'm going through, whatever it is that I'm facing for the rest of the month, as far as like chores and things that I need to get done. It doesn't matter what it is. It helps you to prioritize. It helps you to not snowball things and to be bouncing around from like this to this to this to this. It helps you kind of go into a little bit more of a flow when you're working through the things that you need to work through, whether it's a list of things that you need to accomplish or something that you are trying to work through mentally, emotionally, or physically. I hope this has been helpful, and stay tuned for part 2.